I want to talk to you today about something that far too many men ignore until it starts affecting their sleep, their energy, their confidence, and honestly, their peace of mind. And that is your prostate. If you're over 50 or especially over 60, then you already know how much this small gland can influence your daily comfort. Maybe you're waking up several times at night. Maybe your stream is weaker than it used to be. Maybe you're dealing with urgency, dribbling, or that frustrating feeling of never being completely empty. If that sounds familiar, I want you to stay with me because there are foods, simple, everyday foods, that may help support a healthier, more comfortable prostate. And when you understand how they work inside your body, you'll feel empowered to make small changes that add up to big improvements over time. Before I dive into the list, tell me this. What's the one prostate symptom that bothers you most right now? Frequency? Nighttime trips? Weak stream? Drop your answer in the comments below. I read them, and it helps me know what topics to address next for you. Now, let me speak to you directly from one human being to another. I know how frustrating prostate issues can be. So many men feel embarrassed. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to admit that something is changing in their body. But you're not weak, and you're not alone. As you age, your prostate naturally grows. For some men, it's a minor issue. For others, it becomes disruptive. What you do from this point forward, your habits, your foods, your hydration, can have a real impact on how your prostate behaves. I'm not offering cures or miracles. That wouldn't be honest. But I am here to give you clear, grounded, practical guidance you can actually use. Let's start with one of the most powerful categories, lycopene-rich foods. Lycopene is a natural pigment, and your prostate seems to really like it. Tomatoes, watermelon, pink grapefruit, these foods provide a steady source of this antioxidant. But here's the key. Your body absorbs lycopene better when the tomato is cooked. So tomato sauce, stews, soups, even a simple pasta made with cooked tomatoes can become a quiet daily boost for your prostate. I've had many men tell me they feel better when they consistently include cooked tomatoes in their meals. It's not dramatic, but it stacks up over time. Another helpful food group is cruciferous vegetables: broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbage. These vegetables contain natural compounds that support hormonal balance and reduce oxidative stress throughout the body. Most men don't want to hear eat more vegetables, but I say it because it matters. I tell patients all the time, you don't need to love vegetables, you just need to include them. When men start adding broccoli to dinner or cabbage to soup or cauliflower to a stir fry, they often feel the difference not just in prostate comfort, but in digestion, energy, and weight control. Pumpkin seeds are another food I recommend often. They contain zinc, healthy fats, and plant-based compounds that support urinary comfort. Many men snack on them dry roasted or sprinkle them on salads or oatmeal. They're a small change, but they fit easily into a daily routine. And sometimes the easiest habits are the ones you actually stick with. Speaking of healthy fats, let's talk about omega-3s. Wild salmon, sardines, walnuts, flaxseed, these foods help your body manage inflammation. A prostate under constant irritation tends to swell more easily. But when you support your system with anti-inflammatory nutrients, you allow things to settle down. I always tell men, your prostate is not isolated. It responds to how your whole body is functioning. When inflammation decreases, urinary comfort often improves. Now let's shift to green tea. Some men think of green tea as a health drink, but they don't realize it may support the prostate too. It contains natural compounds that help your cells defend themselves. I'm not telling you to replace coffee if you love coffee, but maybe 1 cup of green tea in the afternoon instead of your 3rd or 4th cup of coffee could help your overall comfort. It's a gentle shift that supports your system without feeling like a sacrifice. Another simple addition is berries. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries. Their antioxidants support your body on a cellular level, which is important as you age. You don't need to overthink it. A handful of berries with breakfast or frozen berries blended into a smoothie can make a difference over time. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Now, let's talk about something many men overlook: fiber. Not exciting, I know, but constipation can make prostate symptoms worse. When your bowels are backed up, the pressure on your bladder and prostate increases. So foods like oats, barley, beans, lentils, apples, and pears can help not just your digestion, but also your urinary comfort. Many men tell me, I had no idea my gut was affecting my prostate. But it does, and more than you might think. Adding fiber gradually and drinking enough water can ease that unnecessary pressure. Speaking of water, yes, hydration matters, but not just the amount. The timing matters too. Drinking most of your water earlier in the day can help reduce nighttime trips. Many men drink very little all morning, then suddenly drink a lot at night because they feel thirsty. Your bladder can only hold so much. You're better off drinking consistently throughout the morning and afternoon, and then slowing down in the evening. It's a simple shift that often improves sleep quality almost immediately. Let's talk next about turmeric and ginger. These spices support joint comfort, digestion, and yes, inflammation throughout the body. They aren't a replacement for treatment, but they're supportive allies. Many men enjoy them in teas, soups, or daily cooking. The goal isn't to load your food with strong spices, you just want regular, moderate intake. The body responds well to gentle, consistent support. Another food group that often benefits prostate health is soy. Foods like tofu, tempeh, and edamame. These contain plant compounds that may help balance certain hormone pathways. If you're not used to soy, try introducing it gradually. You might experiment with stir-fry tofu once a week or steamed edamame as a snack. You don't need a dramatic overhaul, just small, steady additions. Then there's the matter of what to limit. I'm not telling you to cut anything out completely, but some foods tend to irritate the bladder or worsen urinary urgency. Spicy foods, excessive caffeine, alcohol, and very salty meals fall into this category. If you notice that certain foods make you run to the bathroom more, pay attention to that. Your body gives you clues. You don't have to eliminate your favorite foods. You just need to understand how they impact you so you can make choices that support your comfort. Another tip I give men is to pay attention to healthy plant oils, olive oil and avocado oil, for example. They support heart health, and what benefits your heart also benefits your prostate. Blood flow, inflammation, cellular health, they're all connected. These oils are easy to incorporate. Drizzle over vegetables, cook eggs in them, or use them in salad dressings. And then there are pomegranates. These are rich in antioxidants that support prostate and cardiovascular function. You can eat the seeds or drink modest amounts of pure pomegranate juice. Not sugary blends, just real pomegranate. Again, we're not chasing miracles. We're giving your body supportive tools. Garlic and onions also belong on this list. They're humble, affordable, and easy to use. They support cardiovascular health and provide natural compounds that help your cells manage oxidative stress. You likely already use them, so you don't need to add anything new. Just remember that they contribute to the bigger picture. Now, let me speak to you honestly about supplements. Many men ask me, "Doctor, should I take something for my prostate?" And here's what I always say. Food first, supplement second. If you choose to take something, choose responsibly and talk to your healthcare provider, especially if you're on medication. There are supplements that may support comfort, but they're not replacements for medical guidance. Your goal is to build a strong foundation through daily habits. I also want to emphasize the importance of weight management. Extra weight around the midsection increases pressure on the bladder and can worsen urinary symptoms. You don't need to be thin. You just need to move your body consistently and make gradual nutritional shifts. Even a small amount of progress can improve your comfort. Now let's talk about one more powerful concept, inflammation. Many prostate symptoms worsen when the body is in a chronic inflammatory state. The foods I mentioned earlier, berries, fatty fish, cruciferous vegetables, turmeric, green tea, are all part of an anti-inflammatory pattern. When you eat this way consistently, your whole system begins to calm down. And when your system calms down, your prostate often responds positively. If you're listening to all of this and thinking, where do I even start? Don't worry. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet in a day. Start with 1 or 2 habits. Add cooked tomatoes to lunch twice a week. Switch one afternoon coffee for green tea. Add a spoonful of ground flaxseed to your breakfast. Include a serving of broccoli with dinner. These are small steps, but they compound. I want to help you build a lifestyle that supports your prostate naturally, not through extremes, but through thoughtful choices. And remember, your symptoms don't define you. You're not getting old in a negative sense. You're adapting, learning, and strengthening your body in new ways. You're taking back control of your comfort and your daily life. I've seen so many men make meaningful improvements simply by adjusting their food patterns. Not perfection, just consistency. And every small effort you make is a form of self-care. You deserve to feel better. You deserve restful sleep. You deserve confidence in your body. And you deserve to understand how much power you actually have. I want you to picture this. Fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom, a stronger, steadier urinary stream, less urgency, more comfort during the day, more peace at night. These are realistic goals. They come from nurturing your body, not fighting it. So let me leave you with encouragement. Your prostate health is not out of your hands. It's something you can influence every single day through the foods you choose, the water you drink, the habits you build, and the awareness you bring to your body. You don't need drastic changes. You need thoughtful, steady ones. And remember, I'm here to guide you. If you want a part 2, foods to avoid, daily routines, hydration timing, and exercise tips, tell me in the comments. And don't forget, what's the #1 symptom you're struggling with right now? I want to hear from you. Take care of yourself. You're worth the effort. And your prostate will thank you for every supportive step you take.